stream okay?
It needs to pop up on my thing. Last time it took a little bit of a second. There we go.
All right, so you can see me all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we are live here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge. My name is Antonicus Maximus. I'm here with my good friend and pal. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the crowd with your sexy-ass voice, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wonderful day for baseball. This is your co-announcer, Johnny Bambino. Antonicus, good to see you as always.
Mr. Bambino, the pleasure is all mine as always. Now, folks, I know you're wondering, what's the Ludic Baseball Lounge? What is this? Why isn't this Major League Baseball? Well, folks, here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge, it's a part of the bigger corporation known as the Ludic Lounge. We stream wrestling, and we're with our own wrestling league. You may have seen us from that, but we're trying something new here. We're trying an actual baseball league.
We're here to try all endeavors out and entertain our lovely, lovely viewers. So
Absolutely. So today with our test run, our inaugural little test run here, we're going to have the Dublin Irish versus the Orange County Robots. The Dublin Irish sitting here on our left of the screen here. Starting pitcher on the mound, right-hander Anthony Matthias, Big Red himself, versus the left-hand throwing John Meanie Means. Bambino, what can you tell us about Anthony Matthias there?
Well, he's a younger guy. Hasn't really had a chance to prove himself yet, but under manager Carl Turner and pitching coach Paul Penny for the Dublin Irish, I think Matthias has a good chance for having a strong showing here. He's got a wicked curveball. That fastball is something to look out for.
Absolutely. Fastball's got a lot of pop, Bambino.
Oh, ain't that the truth, Antonicus?
So, John, what I'm going to be looking forward here to is on the Dublin Irish side. They have longtime veteran, you may know him from Major League Baseball, jump ship, came to our baseball league here, and that's Stephen Vogt. Yes, the same We Believe Stephen Vogt. Normally plays catcher. However, the Dublin Irish and their manager, by the name of Carl Turner, as Mr. Bambino so beautifully put a minute ago there, decided to put him out in right field. They're going to give him some chance there. Now, Stephen Vogt has had some versatility in the past, playing first base. Like I said, catcher's his normal position. But he does play some outfield. They're going to give him a trial run, at least for a while here. And we're hoping that his bat is going to definitely pop today, Bambino.
I'm looking for some good quality, high-flying baseball there, Tony.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's go to the game. Side note, I should probably boot this up before we start talking.
Well, as anything, it's a, experience in progress.
Absolutely.
We've got clear skies here at the whatever the hell stadium we're playing at.
At the Orange County Robots home stadium here. Brian O'Keefe, catcher, starting on the Orange County Robots team. Now, Brian O'Keefe, a rookie himself. A lot of rookies in our league, John. But what I can say about Mr. O'Keefe is he's a young, fresh face. Many thought he shouldn't have came up for the Orange County Robots at all. But, we're going to give him a test run. Or by we, I mean, of course, the Orange County Robots and their lovely manager by the name of Ernest Small. So Manager Small will be looking forward to not only his catcher's performance today, but overall his whole team. So we are at Dayton Palm Field, at the home field of the Orange County Robots, Johnny. What can you tell us about Dayton Palm Field?
A lot of dates.
A lot of palms.
Bad dates. Bad dates.
Bad dates.
Bad dates. No, Orange County is a wonderful place, and they have great dates. I should know. My other 2 ex-wives came from Orange County. I guess that's a recurring theme, but we're running with it.
We're going to run with it. So here we see our
meta commentary for you.
Absolutely. We see our 2 pitchers warming up here, Johnny. We see the crowd excited to have baseball in Orange County. And
it's
as
good
we
to
see,
have baseball again.
Absolutely.
See your team getting riled up and pumped up, ready for a good day of clean sportsmanship.
Absolutely. Everybody, standing for the national anthem, I would imagine.
It's okay if you kneel.
Absolutely. We fully support that here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge.
Lounge League.
So John Means last year started 12-11 there for his previous team. ERA of 3.6. Not terrible, but really want to see that ERA number go a little bit lower. Workhorse definitely pitched a lot of innings there. 121 strikeouts. That's nothing to shake a stick at, Johnny.
No. Yeah, but it is something to shake a bat at.
And speaking of bats, we have Jason Dominguez here starting off for the Irish up against John Means. Jason Dominguez, center fieldsman for the Irish. Gives him a pop of the bat. Unfortunately, went foul ball.
Unfortunate start here for Dominguez. He's looking for those big hits, as my partner so graciously said. A lot of rookies here.
A lot of rookies.
And
indeed.
Wind up for the pitch. Ball.
Ooh, a beautiful 65 degrees with clear skies out there in Orange County. Boy, don't you wish you were out there right now, Bambino.
Oh, yeah. Sun in them cheeks. That's what I like to do.
Absolutely.
And the wind up.
Foul
Again,
ball.
Foul ball.
Now, one other thing about Dominguez, I know his bat's popping right now, but you can't forget about Dominguez's speed. He is definitely a speedster. If he can just get on base, John Means there is going to have to look out for a stolen base, stealing a second, as I wouldn't be surprised if the Irish send him to second that quickly. Oh, and we have a hit to second base there. Shortstop picks it off, and the first out of the Ludic Baseball Lounge is officially in the books, Johnny.
And it was a beautiful play by the second baseman, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. Jose Perella standing up there now, up to bat. Didn't have a great season last season, but he's looking to change that around there for the second baseman. Wind up in the pitch. Ball 1. As you can see there, Jose Perella, 6-year career, much of a journeyman there. Hopefully looking to stay here with the Dublin Irish as they try to progress. Wind up in the pitch. Another foul. Oh, excuse me. Ball 2.
Ball 2. A lot of balls dangling around here, Antonicus.
Absolutely. We just have an immense amount of balls dangling. John Means here with the pitch. Popped foul by John Means. So we are at 2-1 is the count.
Crowd settling in for a long day of baseball. Always a good thing.
Ball 3. Ball 3. Andres Aldrez on deck there, looking to bat third. Strike 2. We have a full count there, Bambino.
It's always exciting when the full count comes around. In my experience, you never know what's going to happen after that.
Absolutely. Means with the windup. And foul ball again. This at-bat is still quite alive.
I'm telling you, you never know what happens with the full count.
And first strike of the... Oh, I'm sorry, it was a walk.
No.
It was a walk.
That is a walk. That is the historic first walk of the Ludic Ludic Baseball League, Lounge League, Wrestling Lounge League, Baseball Lounge League, Lounge League.
Boy, Bambino, after looking at that instant replay there, he's quite lucky that was called a ball. It looked like it was hugging that bottom left corner there of the strike zone.
I agree. Seems like Jason Means is cutting a little close there.
Testing out our new umpire here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge. So we have, as you can see there, Elvis Andrews there, 11 seasons, a journeyman himself, long time in the league. Still has some pop in his bat, though, and he's open to set up the Dublin Irish with some good quality at-bats.
Still only one out here in the top of the first.
Yep. And it's we should probably mention here, Bambino, that Elvis himself is the designated hitter in this for this team here. Now, here at the Ludic Baseball League, we are enforcing the designated hitter rule, to where all the starting pitchers will not be allowed to hit. Instead, they're going to all be substituted for a designated hitter of the team's choice. So that should make things interesting here. Should make for some more exciting hits like that one to the shortstop. Oh, it looks like we have a double play here, Bambino. Yep. Umpire calls it.
That is the end of the inning there, Antonicus. Beautiful double play action by the Orange County Robots. Robots are due up now. Now we got Anthony Mathias here on the mound, Antonicus. What can you tell us about Anthony here?
Well,
he's a relatively young pitcher.
Very young pitcher. This is actually his debut start here for the Dublin Irish. Stands at 5'11", 208 pounds, only 20 years of age, which should make things interesting in Ireland for sure. Definitely a nice righty here. We're going to see some pop in his ball. Wind up, pitch, and it looks like we have a pop-up fly ball caught by Stephen Vogt. As we mentioned, starting lineup here for the Orange County Robots, Bambino, Edward Nunez, as we just saw there playing second base. Center field, Randy Orozarena. Left field, Sin Shu Chu, and the designated hitter, Chris Davis, followed by Daniel Volbach, and etc., etc. Mathias up for a pitch here. Strike one.
To finish off the batting order, Renato Nunez playing third base will be batting sixth. Dylan Cozens playing right field will be batting seventh. Eric Gonzalez, shortstop, batting eighth. And Brian O'Keefe, catcher, batting ninth. Ball two.
So Anthony Mathias there, 1-1 counts. 2-1.
Wind up in the pitch.
1-2 there, going the Dublin Irish way. Looks like our catcher for the day there for the Dublin Irish is John Soares. Now, Bambino, what can you tell us about John Soares behind the catcher's plate there?
Well, from what I understand, he and the pitcher have been good friends in this in their experiences in the baseball league. Superbone Soares himself, always handy with a bat, and uses his good relationship with the pitcher to make sure that he's always on top of catching those balls.
Absolutely. Anthony Mathias, as you saw there, with his first major league strikeout there. He's excited. You can see him smiling, and Bambino, they're definitely going to save that ball, as Anthony Mathias has a long career ahead of him if he can keep striking out batters.
Agreed. Yeah, major achievement here for the Ludic Baseball League, and for the Dublin Irish.
Shin Soo-Choo up there for the Orange County Robots. Longtime veteran of many baseball leagues. But swing and a miss there, Anthony Mathias with the fastball a little low there. Looks like he's planning on making Shin Soo-Choo chase him today, Johnny.
It looks like it. I told you that fastball was something to look out for.
And a pop of the bat, and the center fielder catches it for the third out of the inning.
And we are into the top of the second. It is still double zeros. Up next, Superbone John Soares batting.
Getting ready there.
He's what you call a chunky boy, if I do say so myself.
Boy, he's got more muscles than a buck-tooth ham. Am I right there, Bambino?
It's all that gristle.
Watches that first ball fly by him, though. Let's see. Second pitch there. John Soares with the hit, and it's caught by the center fielder. So the first out is made of the day. As we can see here, the lineup for the Dublin Irish there. Oh, I'm sorry. The lineup there for the Orange County Robots.
Brian O'Keefe at catcher. Eric Gonzalez at shortstop. Dylan Cousins at right field. Renato Nunez at third. Daniel Volbach at first. Chris Davis is designated hitter, but that's not important right now. Sin Chu Chu left field. Randy Arozenia at center field. And Eduardo Nunez on second. Currently at bat, Lucas Duda, first baseman. Here's the windup and the pitch.
And that's not correct. It's actually Mike Tachman It looks like we got the wrong lineup cards here, Bambino.
Well, I'll tell you this one, Antonicus, somebody's going to get fired, and it's going to be my assistant.
That's all right.
Bitch.
I do believe, though, they probably switched up the batting order right before the game, as Mike Totchman was originally lined up to bat 8th in this matchup. So maybe not fire that assistant yet, Bambino.
He's on thin ice, I'll tell you that much.
The pop-up and the catch there in the outfield. So the second out of the top of the second. Yandy Diaz up to bat. In the 2019 season there, 14 home runs, 38 RBIs. So definitely a good with the bat, if you know what I mean, Bambino.
Hey, he likes his wood.
Absolutely. The Yandy man looks down that pitch, obviously sees it's a ball. Wasn't going to be fooled by that pitch by John Means. The Yandy man pops it up. It's fair. Goes to first, circling to second. Is he going to make it in time? And he makes it second with a slide there. That's the first hit of not only the Dublin Irish career there, of also the Ludic Baseball Lounge.
Nice solid double to open up the hitting career of many players here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge League.
Absolutely. Freddie Galva's looking to bring John Means home if he can just get this ball into play. John Means looks off. Oh, looked off the Yandy man. Freddie Galva's playing shortstop for the Dublin Irish.
Quite the ball from John Means there, Antonicus.
Absolutely. Wind up. Ball 2, outside. Definitely outside of the strike zone there. And remember, fans here today, go to Aloha Joe's for all of your Aloha needs.
I tell you, Aloha Joe's makes the best fried pineapple this side of Kentucky.
Absolutely.
Why Stephen Kentucky? Vogt. I'll never say.
Stephen Vogt on deck there for the Dublin Irish. Really looking forward to his bat. Stephen Vogt, one of a player of great renown back in the major leagues. A lot of our loyal viewers here probably saw him in the Major League Baseball for such teams as the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants.
Finally got a strike here from John Means.
3-1 though. Now we're in a hitter's count for sure. John Means, Bambino, you got to think he's a little shaken up giving up that double there.
Yeah, you got to think so. You know, it's the first time in a while he's been pitching, but that ground pop up gave him the chance to close out this inning strong.
Absolutely, that it did.
We're going into the bottom of the second here, ladies and gentlemen. Still double zeros.
John Soares and Anthony Mathias there having a little conversation there before the start of this pitch. Chris Davis up to bat. And his 2019 stats quite well, actually. 23 home runs with 70-plus RBIs. Definitely got a lot of driving force in that. Anthony Mathias, the pitch way outside of the zone there.
He thinks Mathias is going to be walking Chris as this is a heavy hitter.
Home run! Solo home run hit by Chris Davis there. Easily read that pitch by Anthony Mathias. Mathias is just madder than a rattlesnake in the Arizona desert there, as he definitely displayed that pitch there for Davis to hit.
Yeah, not the best thing for a young pitcher to experience. It's definitely going to impact his confidence.
Absolutely. So we see the instant replay of that. Just 107 miles per hour exit velocity there. About over 300.
Hitting it high, hitting it deep. It was out of there. 374 feet, Antonicus. That was an incredible feat of athleticism there.
Absolutely. Bambino, what is Anthony going to have to do here to get his mind off of that home run?
He's got to keep himself in the game. He's got to keep himself confident. Can't let himself get psyched out just because he let up one run. Still early in this game. We still got a lot of baseball to play.
If you're just joining us, folks, we're here at the Ludic Baseball League. I'm Antonicus Maximus. That lovely voice you just heard is Johnny Bambino. We're here in the start of our inaugural season with the Dublin Irish against the Orange County Robots. Antonicus just gave up a home run as he is looking to get back in his head back in this game for sure, Bambino.
Agreed. Wind up the pitch.
Ball.
Strike.
Nope, ball, Bambino. It was a ball as Anthony not looking too well, but just gave up a foul ball there, so we're at a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the second. Wind up the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Foul ball. The at-bat is still quite alive.
Almost making its way to the snacks shack over there.
Now remember, folks.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen.
Aloha Joe's for all of your aloha and your Joe needs.
And for your snack fix, please visit the snack shack.
And Anthony Matthias gives up the 4th ball of this matchup as the batter takes the first base there.
We got Renato Nunez coming up to bat. Matthias with the windup. And
Speaking of windups, Bambino, Matthias with a strange windup. I don't think I've seen a windup like that before.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, in an interview with this fine young man, he took ballet lessons when he was a lad and incorporated that into his pitching style. So he likes doing these high legs. Yep,
there you go. The Dublin Irish there, you see the defense. Yandy Diaz, the veteran third baseman there, anchoring the defense. Alongside with Stephen Vogt out there in right field. And between those two veterans, they have quite a good presence here. And folks, if you're just joining us, we're here live at the Ludic Baseball Lounge. I'm Antonicus Maximus. I'm here with Johnny Bambino. You're watching the Dublin Irish versus the Orange County Robots. As the Orange County Robots took the lead at the beginning of this inning with a big old home run. Moonshots, if you will.
Agreed. We just had a pop fly ball leading to our second out of the inning. Up to bat, Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez here looking to make a name for himself here in our baseball league, as I believe he's a rookie to this point, Bambino.
Agreed. We got a strike from Matthias. Beautiful strike. Couldn't have been more textbook example of a strike, if I do say so myself.
We gained a strike and lost a viewer. Strike 2 there by Anthony Matthias on the mound. 97-mile-per-hour fastball there, as you could hear the glove of Johnny Soares pop.
It's nothing better than the smell of popping leather in the morning, Antonicus.
Anthony Matthias with that 94-mile-an-hour cutter there, right dead center of the plate. Had him looking, had him swinging even, but no contact as we end. And Matthias ends that with giving up 1 home run for sure. But it's still anyone's ball game in this early matchup, Bambino.
Agreed, Antonicus. Now, it's good to see Matthias keeping his head in the game, not letting that 1-run home get up to him. Currently at bat for the Dublin Irish, Stephen Vogt. Means with the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1. Stephen Vogt, more likely than not to make sure that he doesn't do any untimely swings, as he is just staring those pitches down on the outside of the pitcher's box.
Strike zone.
Strike zone, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Speaking of strikes, we have our first strike from Jason Means up against Mr. Vogt. And the windup in the pitch. Strike 2.
I think John Means is going to be looking as an outside pitch on Stephen Vogt there to try to get him swinging on this, as Stephen Vogt needs to make contact at this point to keep this at-bat alive.
He's got him chasing a little bit, Antonicus, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, he did. He tried to get him a chase on that low curveball going down, but Vogt, the ever-crafty veteran, was not looking to swing at that. Stephen Vogt having some words with John Means there, as that pitch went almost to his elbow at that point.
Little too close for comfort there, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, and it looks like John Means ends up losing that battle after going up 2-1 with a ball four, barely on the outside corner there, but it looks like our umpire there called it right, Bambino.
Agreed. Just missed it by that much.
Up to bat, the first baseman, Lucas Duda, or Duda to his friends. Ooh,
Duda.
An ugly, ugly swing and a miss there.
Agreed. Needs to keep his form intact up against a cold stone pitcher like Jason Means. Wind up in the pitch.
And that was a strike two. John Means looking to get out with the first strike here of the top of the third. A wind up. And just gets a little bit of contact off that, keeping his at-bat alive. Now, if you're just joining us, folks, I'm Antonicus Maximus. I'm sitting here with Johnny Bambino. You're watching the Ludic Baseball Lounge here on MLB The Show 20. And you're watching the Dublin Irish there in the green and red attire versus the Orange County Robots. And John Means is on the mound there against Lucas Duda there.
Current count is 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs.
Top of the third, though.
First.
In the previous inning there, if you're just joining us, a moonshot home run given up by the starting pitcher of the Dublin Irish, Anthony Matthias. So the Orange County Robots are up 1-0 so far, but it's still anyone's ball game, Bambino.
Yeah, it's very early on in this matchup.
Ooh,
anything can happen.
John Means gets Duda looking, and he's got his first strikeout of this ball game and of this new league, Bambino.
Means had every right to celebrate on that one. That was a clean strike.
Absolutely was.
As you can see on the replay.
Up to bat here, Jason Dominguez there for the Dublin Irish. Jason Dominguez is the center fieldman, so we're starting, of course, the top of the order again. Center fielder with a lot of speed, Bambino. He's just looking to get on base and hopefully get a steal and hopefully get himself in a position where he can tie this ball game up.
Yeah, the Dublin Irish have been able to get on base plenty via walks and some hits, but can't get these people home. Antonicus, it's a damn shame as far as I'm concerned.
It is quite the damn shame that Stephen Vogt, the right fielder, is on first base right now, and it is a 2-1 count. John Means with the left-handed pitch. And it is foul ball. Looking at 2-2 here from the center fielder.
Dominguez has got to keep his focus up if he wants to get these runs in.
Absolutely. You can tell his swings are coming furious, though. But still not furious enough to take that obvious bait there at the very, very high ball thrown by Jason Means. Or John Means.
We got a full count here, Anthony.
All right.
Or Antonicus. Whichever one it is.
To you, Bambino, can be as whatever you want. You can call me whatever you like, as long as it's not late for dinner.
It's all pink in the dark, buddy.
John Means looking to get out with a strike on there for a second out of the top of the third. Means with the wind-up, the pitch, and completely strikes out Jason Dominguez there with a swing and a miss. A huge swing and a miss. And that's his second strikeout of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Agreed. Clean strikes from John Means on the mound.
Looking at that replay, it was so close.
Would have been a beautiful hit if it had connected, but unfortunately, John Means knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. Jose Perella was walked in the first, Bambino, as you know, and he's going to be looking to either get walked again or trying to just get Stephen Vogt at home to tie up this ball game.
I think he's looking for either at this point. It's just a matter of getting some numbers up on that board.
Absolutely. Because 0-1, those are some rookie numbers, son.
We got a hit into right field.
Fly ball. And we are Robots due up with Brian O'Keefe, the bottom of the lineup, the rookie catcher for the Orange County Robots, as he's looking to get his first hit of his career and of this Ludic Baseball Lounge.
League.
Brian O'Keefe. The O'Keefer there with the bat in his hand. Anthony Matthias Oh, it looks like Brian O'Keefe, congratulations. Your first hit of your career. They're going to definitely be wanting to keep that ball there, Bambino.
Oh, absolutely. It's a little close to home. Or, well, if I should say, a little close to getting an out there, but a little short on the draw there by the right fieldman.
And you can tell that their first base coach there saving that ball for him, so definitely put up in his mantle there, Bambino. Matthias is just visually shooken up on the mound as he gets another knock against him.
Agreed, Antonicus. It's the curse of youth, unfortunately, just drowning in your frustrations. Hopefully he keeps his head clean and keeps those balls flying.
Well, we'll see about keeping his head clear there, Bambino, as he throws a ball way up out of the strike zone there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, I'm Antonicus Maximus. I'm here with my partner, Johnny Bambino, as we're here on our inaugural episode of the Ludic Baseball League. You are watching the Dublin Irish versus the Orange County Robots. Dublin Irish in the red and green attire, the Orange County Robots in the orange and white attire. We're here at the bottom of the third. 0-1 is the score, as the Orange County Robots are looking to add up the score there, as Matthias is just visually shaken up on the mound.
I get the feeling he's getting a little bit rattled there, a little too much. That fly ball, getting that last batter on first, didn't do him any favors.
Not at all, Bambino. Now, if you're Carl Turner, the manager of the Dublin Irish, I would definitely not start warming up your bullpen, as this is just too early.
Agreed.
First out of the
Fly
bottom
ball.
of the third, or via fly ball.
Textbook fly ball. Getting set up for the next batter.
Shin Soo-Choo up to bat in his second batting appearance here of the game. As we have Shin Soo-Choo looking to drive in his runners there. And Matthias, again, just not getting it done there. Ball way outside of the zone. Shin Soo-Choo didn't even want to look at that ball. He knew it was going out.
He knew a bad date when he saw one.
Absolutely, but was totally fooled on that second pitch by Matthias, as Matthias gets a strike on Shin Soo-Choo there.
It just led him on home and didn't give him breakfast.
Oh! Bases
That one
fully
did,
loaded.
though.
Oh! Thought we were going to have fully loaded bases, Bambino, but we get the out at the very last second there at first base.
Nerve-wracking play there, Antonicus. Absolutely nerve-wracking. But Orange County, the Robots get the benefit of having a runner ready to come home.
Absolutely. Matthias looking to just get out of this inning alive. There's 2 outs on the board. He just needs to strike out this batter or put that batter in a position where his defense can get a quick out, so the Orange County Robots do not drive up this score, Bambino.
Agreed.
There we
And we got another
go.
hit.
And it's a straight shot to the first baseman as we get the third out, and Matthias gets out barely by the skin of his teeth of that inning.
Almost ended up being 2-0 here, but it is still 1-0. Orange County Robots are leading. Up next for the Dublin Irish, Elvis Andrus, John Soares, and Lucas Duda. At bat now, Elvis Andrus, the designated hitter. 0 for 1 this matchup, Antonicus.
Absolutely. As we go, John Means with his left-handed pitch on the outside of the zone. We have a check swing, and it is a ball.
Got the windup. And the
Ball
pitch.
2. The pitch looking almost to hit the foot there of Elvis Andrus.
Cutting a little close there. Foul ball. We have a foul ball, ladies and gentlemen.
Top of the fourth, John Means with the pitch and a hit, but way foul ball.
Absolutely. This is the Dublin Irish they're getting hits, but they're not consistent and they're not going where they need to be going.
Well, we're hoping that Elvis can just get on base, so that way John Soares can get on to the mound there. Excuse me, not the mound, get on to the plate, the deck, if you will, and just Never mind, as Elvis strikes out with John Means' third strikeout of the game.
We have Superbone himself coming up, ready to swing them bones.
Superbone with the pitch, and just a dribbler on the backside there of O'Keefe, the catcher. And we are 0-1 here in the top of the fourth. Wind up in the pitch. Looks like we have another fly ball here, Bambino, as the right fielder completely catches it with ease. And we are 2 outs, top of the fourth here.
I'm telling you, Antonicus, it is just a matter of bad luck for the Dublin Irish today. They are just not getting the hits where they need to get them. They're getting those hits, but they're not going anywhere.
Absolutely. It's almost as if that home run that Anthony Mathias gave up there a couple innings ago just took the wind out of the sails of the Dublin Irish, Bambino.
Agreed, but it shouldn't have any kind of impact like that. It is still very early in this game, and it is anyone's game at this point.
That it is, Bambino. That it is. 0-2, John Means. Completely caught the batter looking on that one. Not looking, but swinging even. As John Means does a little dance there to celebrate his strikeout. We have Daniel Volbach there in the batter's box going up against Anthony Mathias. Daniel Volbach was walked in his previous appearance, still looking for his first complete hit of his career.
Yes, this first baseman is looking to make his own personal history today. Will he do it?
No, he does not.
Not as much.
Not as much. As it looked like the Dublin Irish were shifting over there to the right side of the field, which was an interesting defensive play there.
Probably in anticipation of a right-handed hitter, if I do say so myself.
Mathias swing, and the pitch, easily a strike there, 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer fastball. Boy, one thing I will say,
and the pitch.
Bambino, one thing I will say is Anthony Mathias, even though he gave up the home run, he's 38 pitches in. He's starting to get his confidence back, as you can tell, as that 97-mile-an-hour fastball, boy, that cheese has a lot of quickness in it.
Agreed. Mathias is still pulling out that hot cheddar, if I do say so myself.
Yep, and that's mighty good of him.
I don't understand that reference.
Fair enough. Mathias there, just taking a little breather as he is pounding his hand. He's looking to make sure he does not walk this batter, as the last thing he wants to do is put a batter on base with only 1 out.
Wind up in the pitch.
Strike 2, and we have a full count here. Bambino, I think I'm going to predict another just fastball straight down the middle there for Mathias. We'll see what happens with the windup. And I was completely wrong, as it was a curveball, a changeup on the outside there, and Nunez just takes his base, as what we said came to fruition. Mathias walking another batter here, Bambino.
I'm starting to think that Mathias is getting a little bit into his head, not keeping his focus on the game. 1 home run does not define a career, young man.
Not at all. Looks like he's his fastballs are making a lot of people miss here, Bambino. You got to think he's got to just stick with them, as his changeups and curves just aren't doing it for him this series.
I'm inclined to agree. The most memorable strikes of Mathias' performance so far in this game have been his straight down the middle fastballs.
As we see another cutter fastball there, 92 miles an hour, as Dylan Cousins swing and a miss. Makes contact on this next one, but it's foul. Now remember, folks, Aloha Joe's for all of your Aloha needs and all of your Joe needs.
You can call me a Joe anytime you like.
Too kind, Bambino. Too kind.
It's because I grow all the pineapple.
Absolutely. Mathias, batter on a base there. Throws a pitch. 98-mile fastball, but way, way too high. He's going to have better control on that pitch.
That's what I called an over-grilled pineapple.
Followed by a 98 miles per hour fastball with Anthony Mathias' third strikeout of the day.
Great form on that last strike there.
Completely caught Cousins off guard for sure. He was swinging for the fences, but now has to go sit behind them. Eric Gonzalez here for a second matchup against Mathias. He got struck out in the second inning, Bambino. And what do you think he's going to do here to get on base?
Well, he's going to be looking for that straight down the middle ball, I think. I would say he's probably looking to get a home run off Mathias himself.
It's one thing to know that a fastball is coming, but it's another thing to try to hit a 99 miles per hour fastball that Mathias just threw down into John Soares' glove there.
That's what you call mac and cheese. It is just bubbling on fire.
Boy, you got to think about John Soares' hand there after receiving 99, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs all game.
He knows how to work those hands.
That's why they call him Superbone. As a foul ball there for 1-2 of the count, bottom of the fourth. Eric Gonzalez up. Not having any luck against Mathias tonight, but luck could be a fickle thing as we have a fastball way below the strike zone there, bottom right, 97 mile an hour.
If anything is to be proven tonight, Lady Luck is very fickle with the luck of these teams tonight, Antonicus.
At least with the Dublin Irish, at least the Orange County Robots are on the scoreboard tonight. As it's definitely starting to become a defensive game as Mathias strikes out the batter for the third out of the inning.
Now the Dublin Irish need to get on this board and need to start swinging hard and swinging far.
Absolutely. The Yandy man, Yandy Diaz up there, had a double in the second, if you remember, Bambino. That's been at least just the most exciting thing to happen right now for the Dublin Irish as far as their offense is concerned.
Agreed. Unfortunately, so far, there is no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow.
Not at all. As a fastball goes right by the Yandy man for the first strike of the game. Look at the Robots bullpen.
That looks like the bullpen is starting to warm up their replacement pitchers. What does that tell you? What does that say for John Means there?
Oh my God! Diaz with the shot, going, gone! Solo home run.
It was high. It was deep. It was out of here.
Now remember, with every home run here, Aloha Joe's is giving away free Aloha. Boy, what a shot.
Along with a free Aloha, everyone in the stadium gets a free Aloha dog.
Those are delicious dogs here, if I do say so myself, Bambino. But boy, did you see the smack on that? That ball is going all the way down in the Orange County Freeway almost there, as you can see in that review there, Bambino.
415 feet, 108 miles per hour. That was some spicy cheddar, Antonicus.
Absolutely, and we are all tied up here at the top of the fifth here. This ball game just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
Now it really is anyone's game at this point. How far can we go? We won't know until we get there.
John Means, it's probably a good thing they have the relief pitchers up on the mound right now, as John Means is looking a little bit shaky after that, giving up that home run. But gets just a chop shot there, getting the batter out there. We have our first out of the top of the fifth, Bambino.
It was a textbook out there, Anthony, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. We have Stephen Vogt here up on the mound as in the eighth slot. Still looking for his first hit, and he was walked on his last plate appearance. John Means with a left-handed pitch way outside of the zone. Stephen Vogt not getting surprised by that at all. Not going to take the bait.
Wind up in the pitch. Foul ball.
If you're just joining us here, we are live and alive here at the Ludic Baseball Lounge. I'm Antonicus Maximus. That gentleman you just heard from is my partner here, Johnny Bambino. We're here live in Orange County, where it's the Orange County Robots in the orange and white against the Dublin Irish here in the red and green. You just missed out on a beautiful home run shot hit by Diaz there to tie up this ball game 1-1. As John Means looking to pitch there with a full count there on Stephen Vogt.
Wind up in the pitch.
And another foul ball here. Johnny, what can you tell our newly received viewer here about what's been going on in this baseball league game so far? Oh my God, before you do that, Johnny, a moonshot off of Stephen Vogt's bat. He's not even running the plates. He's just jogging at this point. It's gone! 455-foot home run.
It is out of here!
And so is our viewer for our newest viewer there. Stephen Vogt there, giving the lead to the Dublin Irish for the first time in this ballgame, the top of the 5th inning.
Dublin Irish finding their life again here, Antonicus.
Absolutely.
A beautiful home run.
I told you.
Absolutely beautiful home run.
I told you, Stephen Vogt, not one to be reckoned with here. That veteran is crafty, and boy, he just hits bombs on top of bombs.
Just voted out of here.
Well put, Bambino.
Thank you kindly.
We have Lucas Duda here, the first baseman, I believe. Going here looking for his first hit.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen at home, the Duda abides.
I don't understand that reference, Bambino.
Moving on.
And speaking of moving on, boy, the pitcher here, John Means, just looking to move past Duda, as Duda is just not Dudaing anything here tonight, as he strikes out for the second time here. John Means with his 5th strikeout. And Dublin Irish here ready to play defense against the Orange County Robots, who are looking to add some more runs to the board to tie up this ball game.
Agreed. This was a very exciting inning for the Dublin
And
Irish.
inning's still going, because I don't know how to count, Bambino.
That's all right. We'll get you that GED one day.
Absolutely. Jason
What
Domingos,
matters here is baseball.
the center fielder here, the speedster, looking to hopefully get his first hit here on his 3rd attempt here at the plate. Wind up in the pitch. It's going! It's caught by the center fielder there, as unfortunately Jason is not going to get his hit yet. Mr. Dominguez still looking for his first hit of the night. As we're switching sides here, middle of the 5th here, we have O'Keefe, the catcher, Nunez, and Arzorina as the 3 batters looking for some love here. Brian O'Keefe singled in the 3rd, getting his first hit of his career, as Matthias is looking on his 57th pitch here at a ball way out of the strike zone.
You think Matthias is getting tired here?
Well, here's the thing, Bambino. He's only got 57 pitches in here, as opposed to John Means, who was pitching close to 80 pitches. So you got to think, for a starting ace pitcher in this rotation, he's got to go at least past the 5th inning for sure, Bambino.
Agreed. Especially after an exciting inning such as this for the Dublin Irish.
But as we see here, Matthias 3-0 in the hitter's count right now, because finally gets his first strike of this in a counter up the board with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball straight down the upper right there of the strike zone.
Wind up in the pitch.
With the pitch. Cracked off by O'Keefe, but foul ball. 3-2 now, full count. Matthias looking to fight his way back after that 3-0 starts. Oh, bad ball. That ball looked like it got away from him, Bambino, as it was way out of the strike zone. And you're looking at the manager, Carl Turner, there, and he's got to be thinking, maybe it is time to replace him. As, boy, oh boy, that was ugly.
That ball was taking a walk out to the streets looking for kicks.
I don't understand that reference, Bambino, but what I do understand is Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 of the day here, looking for another hit here to try to get some runs on the board here so the Orange County Robots can reclaim their lead that they had for most of this game.
Looks like all he's getting is foul balls.
Absolutely. We're here now at a pitcher's count here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th here. Matthias here for 65th pitch of the night. The right-hander completely strikes out and fools Eduardo Nunez. Got him looking. Got him swinging with that 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Bambino, I don't know if Matthias is getting tired because his fastballs still just have so much pop on them.
He may be tripping up here and there, but I don't think he's ready to come out quite yet.
I don't think so. Randy Orozina. Oh! Look, went for a steal there from first base.
Looks like it was a successful one.
Looks like O'Keefe there, now on getting his first steal of his career. And I wonder, you think they'll let him take the bag to commemorate his first steal, Bambino? Yeah, I was thinking neither either. Matthias here with the pitch. With the swing there. Oh, the second baseman there completely muffed up that ground ball as the scorer decides the base hit. We have batter on first, batter on third. We have Sin Suchu, the veteran, looking to drive in a couple runs here to get this game tied up.
Unfortunate lack of luck on the Dublin Irish's part there, Antonicus.
Absolutely, Bambino. As so far, Matthias rattled after that. On a 69th pitch, he definitely threw a ball way out of the strike zone. And that was a not so nice ball.
Is there such thing as a nice ball?
No, Bambino.
Nice I'm a butterball.
That you are, Bambino. Bambino the Butterball here tonight with me, Antonicus Maximus, here up in the booth. Dublin Irish, Anthony Matthias looking to finally try to get out of this ugly inning. The hit goes way back, and looks like we have a sacrifice fly here as the Orange County Robots tie up the game, bottom of the 5th. Sin Suchu with the sacrifice fly, and Bambino, we're tied again.
As ever in this game, it is a roller coaster ride. Exciting baseball here in Antonicus. Absolutely exciting.
Now, Bambino, we haven't gotten any word about the relievers in the Dublin Irish bullpen, but you got to think that their manager, Carl Turner, just has some arms warming up right now because Matthias not looking too hot in this inning.
Absolutely. After the showing in this inning, he is likely to be taken out. If not now, within the next inning. That is my prediction for Matthias. He is starting to crumble a little bit under the pressure. Still performing well, but looks like manager Carl Turner is not very happy with what's going on right now, and possibly giving a warning, possibly giving advice. I don't know. I don't know signs.
There's no trash can banging here in our league, Bambino.
Agreed. Screw those cheaters.
Anthony Matthias looking to make sure that he doesn't get second base stolen because the runner there on first, a lot of speed, topping off at roughly 90 miles an hour for as fast as he can go there. As Chris Davis looking to just advance the runner from first to try to make sure that he can take the lead. Oh, pip and bat situation, Bambino. As we have the final out of the inning via broken bat.
Dynamite finish as we go into the top of the 6th. It is tied up 2-2.
Absolutely. That was our first broken bat of the Ludic Baseball Lounge, Bambino.
I hope he gets that bat bronzed.
Savino Bronco looking to replace Mr. Meany there. Hopefully trying to look to eat up some innings here and bring in the closer later in this series.
Jose Pereira 0 for 1 this matchup. Let's see how he faces against the new pitcher.
Well,
yep.
Salvino Bronco there, he is no fool. He is a veteran relief pitcher. He's seen just about everything you can throw at him, but Jose Pereira himself a veteran, so this is going to be an interesting veteran-on-veteran matchup. Looks like we have
Junior Guerrera and Dan Otero warming up in the Robots bullpen.
Absolutely. This close of a game, you want to make sure you have a lot of pitchers warming up in case we have some bad outings here. Because we have, unless things change, might be in for a long night, Bambino.
Still anybody's game at this point, and the way things have been shifting back and forth, I wouldn't be surprised if we win the extra innings, but still too early to call, my friend.
Going back, and out in left field there. Still nothing going on for the Dublin Irish.
Beautiful catch by Sinshu Chu.
Absolutely. Up on deck, the designated hitter, Elvis, the King. Andrews here. 0 for 2, not looking very kingly tonight.
Here's hoping Graceland doesn't sue us.
I hope not. Oh, pop-up ball. Looks like third baseman will catch it for the second out of the night.
I just died on the toilet.
Too soon, Bambino. Way too soon.
Was it, though?
John Sawyer is 0 for 2 tonight in his rookie debut. You gotta think he's gotta be looking for something. He wants to make sure he gets on the board for his first game ever as a major leaguer.
He's got to live up to that Superbone name, Antonicus.
I don't know, Johnny. Tonight he's looking super boned.
That sounds like his Friday night.
2-0 by Silverino Bronco here in the top of the sixth inning.
The windup and the pitch. Ball 3.
I'm giving it up to John Soares on this matchup right now, getting himself at a hitter's count, not fooling, not chasing. That one looked like a ball to me, but that last pitch there by Bronco barely skimming the strike zone.
The windup and the pitch.
Oh, you can tell that was a rookie move there by John Soares. He swung way, way out at a ball that was way, way out of the strike zone.
Absolutely. That one was taking him for a joyride. A free ride, if you will.
Take it easy there, Bambino, and that right fielder there taking it easy with that easy pitch and catch. Up next, there's Daniel Volleyball, Renato Nunez, and Dylan Cousins there for the Orange County Robots.
Going into the bottom of the 6th, 2-2. The Robots are up to bat, ladies and gentlemen.
Matthias still in the ball game, Bambino.
Honestly, quite surprised. I think it's a vote of confidence by manager Carl Turner in his inexperienced but talented young pitcher.
Well, you got to think at this point I guess he's looking to have his starter eat up some more innings, but boy, that line drive really killing him is very early in this ball game inning there. Having a runner on base, not too good, Bambino.
Agreed. That should have been something that could have been avoided.
One thing Matthias has to be grateful for, though, is that big boy there, Vogelbach, on first base. Not likely to steal, as he doesn't have much speed.
Slow and steady does win the race there, Antonicus.
Unless you're trying to steal second, Bambino.
That is a fair point. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Fair enough.
Strike 2.
Matthias, you can tell Matthias just angry at this point, throwing those mean fastballs there in the middle. Oh, right in the heart of the plate. They're striking him out with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Boy, he's still got a lot of pop in his arm.
That was a beautiful, beautiful strike, if I do say so.
Absolutely. 81 pitches so far, bottom of the sixth. Still throwing 99 miles an hour. Just shows the youthful arm of Matthias.
Ball 1 from Matthias. The windup in the pitch.
The batter there gets a little bit of a crack there as Cozen's just looking to try to advance the batter. Maybe even looking at a sacrifice situation just to get him to second base and in scoring position.
It's all about getting that lead now. We're close to wrapping it. We're still 1/3 away from finishing this game, but if the Robots can get that little bit of a lead, that gives them the ability to wrap this up nice and neat. The windup in the pitch. Ball 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ball 3.
Matthias
starting to look frustrated there.
Absolutely. With a 3-1 outing here against Cozen's. Let's see if he gets a walk. We have a double play possibility. No! Only the out at second base there could not turn it around in time for the double play. But
close, but no cigar.
Not at all. The shortstop there with that sliding catch. Boy, oh boy, that's exciting.
Quality baseball there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely quality baseball.
And you can tell that's why Carl Turner made the starter there. Made the starter Freddie Galvis there at shortstop. Super exciting. Super fast. A lot of athleticism there, and he's going to have a bright and promising future with this ball club.
Agreed. Eric Gonzalez at bat. Wind up in the pitch. Pop up.
And
out
he's
at second base.
Out of second base. I think we're at the 7-inning stretch here, if I do say so myself, Bambino. Unless I just can't count again.
That's incorrect.
Yes, of course.
Seventh inning stretch comes in between.
Absolutely, you're 100% correct, Bambino. Like I said, I just was too far ahead there. I must have something else on my mind.
You may be right. You may be crazy.
One thing's for sure, Georgia is definitely not on my mind as we're sitting here in the beautiful Orange County and for this beautiful opening day of the Ludic Baseball League Lounge.
Wind up in the pitch.
Strike just glaring over the strike zone there with that beautiful slider there by Silvino.
Rocco's got the experience as a closer. He knows how to send those strikes straight down the middle. Keeping them away from those batters.
Boy, followed up by not so great pitch there. Very much on the inside there. He's probably just trying to get Tachman off of the mound. Just trying to throw him off a little bit there, shake him up so he's not crouching over the plate.
Absolutely agreed. Wind up in the pitch. Wide ball. We have a full count here, ladies and gentlemen.
Broncos just got to cool off. Just try to get this out to try to make sure to get his first out of this inning. Oh, caught him looking. Didn't even attempt to swing on that one. As I don't even know what was going on through the head of Mike Bronco there. Or Mike the batter. I don't even know what's going through his mind, Bambino.
Mike Talkman, I believe?
I believe you're right.
About cupcakes. He was
probably
thinking about the You know what he was actually thinking about? He was thinking about that grilled pineapple at Aloha Joe's.
Aloha Joe's for all your Aloha needs.
And all your Joe needs. Rocco with the windup in the pitch.
Swing and a miss by the Yandy man, Yandy Diaz. Yandy Diaz going 2 for 2, and he was a recipient of the Moonshine Hit of the Night. I think. Pretty sure.
One would think, though, those awards would be given after the game wrapped up, but beggars can't be choosers. Isn't that right, Antonicus?
Absolutely. I may have his hit confused with another player. I'm not sure. We have to fire that assistant of yours, Bambino.
I know. The little shit keeps giving us bad information. Can we say that on Mayor? I think I'm progressively getting more drunk. I don't know. I want a hamburger. That was my David Hasselhoff impression, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me and indulging me in that. Foul ball.
Now remember, Bambino, if you want a hamburger yourself or any of the crowd there in Orange County wants a hamburger, they can get one at Aloha Joe's for all your Aloha needs. Or the Snack Shack, of course. Snack Shack.
Snack hacks.
Snack Shack, leaving out the C in snack, if I am looking at that correctly there, Bambino.
That is correct. They have wonderful soft pretzels.
Absolutely.
They come out of me just as soft.
But one thing they don't have is literacy, apparently, spelling Snack Shacks with a K. Just a K.
Trademarks are interesting things, my friend. Brocco with the pitch.
Ball 4 as Brocco gets to his base, or as Diaz gets to his base off of Brocco's awful outing there. Shortstop Freddie Galvis here, 0 for 2 so far. Doing great on the defensive side, Bambino, but nothing so far on the offensive side.
It's been a small war of attrition here, if I do say so myself. Ball 1 from Brocco.
Bronco going back to that old reliable slider. Ooh, beautiful four-seam fastball there. 95 miles an hour on the top left.
Doesn't get more beautiful than that, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ooh.
Wind up in the pitch.
Looks like he was going for a changeup. Oh no, excuse me, curveball there. 81 mile an hour curveball, just slowly drooping there, but shortstop Galvis was not gonna chase that. Oh, looks like we have Stephen Vogt here on the deck there. You gotta think he's gotta be looking for another moon ball. As I recant actually, the home run I count for earlier, as I want Stephen Vogt to get the moonshot ball of the game if they win this, Bambino.
Now, is it recount or recant?
Absolutely. As we're full count here, 3-2. Freddie Galvis looking to try to get something going here, or maybe to even just get a walk at this point. Boy, look at the pitches this inning. 10 pitches by Brocco. You got to think he's been a hell of an inning for him. You got to think that Brocco's going to be looking for a replacement here pretty soon.
Agreed, but the crowd is excited on its feet, and Brocco gave them exactly what they wanted. Nice strike down the middle.
Absolutely. Now remember that fifth inning solo home run shot by Stephen Vogt, as he's looking to be doing the same here. The top of the seventh, 2 outs.
Now he likes to call his home run vote outs because he votes those things right out of the park.
That he does. One of my favorite memories of Stephen Vogt was watching him a few years back, as the crowd would just go nuts for him as they would chant, "We believe in Stephen Vogt. We believe in Stephen Vogt." And they would just smack the holy hell out of the stadium there. And often enough to watch Stephen Vogt smack one of his famous vote out home run balls. True story, by the way.
Reminds me of my third ex-wife.
Stephen Vogt there with the dribbler there. Easy out to first base. And now this 7th inning stretch, Bambino.
Joining us is Johnny Colombo to sing the 7th inning stretch song. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to a crowd. Brian O'Keefe, some cracker jacks. What the hell am I doing up here?
Oh, you should have. What the hell am I doing back? You should have went with that. It would have rhymed.
I'm just going to see myself out. I need to go talk about wrestling. I'm drunk. Bye, folks.
Good.
Johnny Colombo with the 7th inning stretch song, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Johnny Colombo. You could hear him live with Anthony Cassidy at the Ludic Wrestling Lounge League Lounge, airing Wednesday nights on the Ludic Lounge Twitch page. Wednesday nights, 5 o'clock roughly, Pacific Standard Time, and other times in other time zones during that time.
It's all relative, because time is a construct.
Matthias catches him with that easy out there. Brian O'Keefe obviously angry at swinging at that. That ball was definitely out of the strike zone, Bambino.
Incredibly frustrating for O'Keefe. Absolutely frustrating.
Top of the order there, Eduardo Nunez with a good smack on the ball, but foul.
Heading out to Aloha Joe's. And remember, folks, for all your Aloha needs, try Aloha Joe's.
Bambino, one thing that got me a little curious here now that I looked at it, besides, see here, Matthias' pitch count, 93 pitches. You gotta think he's gonna be looking for some relief soon. But one thing that got me curious here, that this team's from Dublin, correct?
I would imagine so. Is it Dublin, California, or Dublin, Ireland?
I was assuming Dublin, Ireland, but they have the colors of the Portuguese flag there with their green and red, now that it looks like it.
Well, it helps that they have two Portuguese men leading the team in their pitcher and catcher.
Fair enough.
Which one's the pitcher, which one's the catcher? Easy to find out, I should say so myself.
Just like that easy hit there that Matthias gave up as a... Boy, gives up a double there in a situation where he did not want to give up a double there. Oh, right past all the outfielders there. Stephen Vogt didn't have time to even nearly get there as Diaz just smacks himself a double, looking himself in... Yep, here it comes. Here comes the manager looking to replace Matthias.
It is looking likely that we are going to be seeing a new pitcher. Yep, and Matthias is done for the night.
Yep.
It's a strong showing by Matthias.
Especially for his first outing ever as a professional baseball pitcher. Looks like we have Daniel Hudson here. Played in a nice 69 games last year. Record of 9-3. So you got to think he's in a good position here to set up the Dublin Irish. Hopefully for a win. Hopefully at least to just make sure that the runner there, Nunez, at second, doesn't come in for a score.
We'll see if he can keep up the momentum that Matthias had been building. First pitch, ball to Randy Arozenia.
Fans looking a little bit excited there as they're trying to distract the relief pitcher to maybe just throw him off his game but Hudson, ever the veteran, not likely to get rattled in this situation by the crowd noise or the crowd itself.
Got to look out for that second baseman.
He is a speedster.
Hudson's wind up.
Ooh.
And the pitch.
Way out of the strike zone. Got to look out. That almost hit the kneecap there of Randy.
Got to be Playing careful there, Hudson has to be.
It's going up.
And we got a fly ball.
Up. Stephen Vogt. Oh, and Nunez does not get the signal to make it a sacrifice situation, move up the batter. He is staying put at second base. 2 outs here bottom of the 7th inning. We have Nunez for the Orange County Robots on second base. Sin Soo Choo looking to drive in the runner. Can't be a sacrifice situation, as right now there's too many outs on the board to really make it a sacrifice.
Wind up in the pitch. Ball, I'm assuming? It looked a little close to me.
Yeah, it looks like the umpire calls the ball. Yep.
Not sure I agree with that, but okay. This crowd is starting to get excited. Foul ball. Foul ball for Chu.
Bless you.
Now, would they call him the choo-choo train?
Only if he wins today. Only if he drives that winning run in.
I'm assuming that's also racist as hell.
Probably so. 2-2 here, the count. Daniel Hudson there. Only 8 pitches there in the inning, as he is trying to make sure that Sin Soo Choo does not bring in Nunez for that winning run here for the Orange County Robots.
And this is not what I call shin shitty.
Not at all, Bambino. Not at all. Ooh, a dribbler there. Hudson with the throw to first base, and looks like he gets the final out there, and Hudson does not give up that run at second, as we're still tied here, 2-2.
Going into the 8th inning. At this point, Antonicus, are we looking likely at extra innings? It's starting to feel that way.
It's starting to feel that way, but we'll have to see what Johnny Laster does. He is 19 years of age, standing 5'11", 209 pounds. This is his first debut in relief here for the Orange County Robots. So we'll see what this rookie has up against some of the hitters here. Lucas Duda, 2 strikeouts though, so Laster's got to be feeling pretty good, as Duda has not been very productive here on the offensive end for the Irish. Wind up in the pitch. Ball. We thank all 8,852 in attendance there for the OC Robots, as each one of you had made this opening day for the Ludic Baseball Lounge very exciting.
That is strike 2.
For the 8,000 in attendance and the 1 viewer at home, we are sitting here at the top of the 8th inning, as Duda just does not get it done there, and Johnny Laster gets his first strikeout in his major league debut here tonight.
The Duda does not abide here, if I can surmise.
I think you can. I think it's pretty safe here.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch there, ball, or it looks like a strike there. Aaron Bummer, the Bummer man, and Dan Otero up in the bullpen there for the Orange County Robots. Bambino.
Looks like they're ready to start relying on that bullpen to get them straight to some kind of finish.
We see so far in his debut here, 1 strikeout rate on the board. I would say this rookie relief pitcher looking pretty promising, Bambino.
I agree. He's just got to keep the Irish from getting those hits and hope that his batting lineup can get those wins to bring this home. But still too early to say, Antonicus.
way, way too early.
Or is it too late? I'm not sure. We're still trying to figure this out.
Now we are, as it's looking at a full count here on the board for the 8th inning, top of the 8th, that is. Jason Dominguez there, going up against this. It's a rookie on rookie crime here, Bambino, as Jason Dominguez is looking for his first hit of the night, the speedster, center fielder.
Agreed there. And we got a hit.
No, and we have a hit, but an out. Still nothing. 0-3. Still 0-3 for the rookie center fielder of the Irish.
Jose 0-2 this matchup with a walk-on in the first inning. How will he fare against this new relief pitcher for the Robots? I don't know. First pitch, ball.
Second pitch, way out of the strike zone, ball 2.
A little bit close for comfort, if you ask me.
There we go.
Almost became much better. Not a tripod this time.
Oh, nice! As he gets his first hit of the night there with a single, really just blazing right past. As we look at the instant replay here, boom! Nice form, even better swing. Blazes it off there to the outfield, past the infielders, and we have ourselves a ball game here, top of the 8th inning.
First pitch, ball, up against Elvis Andrus, the king himself.
The left-handed
relief
in the
pitch.
There we go. Advances the runner, so now we got 2 on base here with 2 outs, and the score 2-2. That's a lot of 2s there, Bambino.
They'll be back in 2-2.
You would almost say that it's a Tuesday.
I would be inclined to agree. We have Superbone himself, John Soros, catcher, looking to change his luck tonight. He's been 0-3. Had a line out in the 6th inning.
Looking to live up to that Superbone name and Superbone the Orange County Robots here. Hopefully getting a hit, hopefully advancing his runners, and hopefully just trying to get this tie out of here. Looking for a win.
A home run now would definitely put some nice little cushion out for the Dublin Irish. Whoa, that was a little bit close for comfort, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, howdy. Looking for a little cushion for that push in there, Superbone is. Oh, and a hit! Superbone gets his first hit, and the bases are loaded here. Top of the 8th inning, 2 outs. Nice rally here. There we go. John Soares, Superbone himself, his first major league hit. And you got to think they're going to save that ball too. It looks like, yep, they're going to toss the ball over there to Duda, as Duda's going to hold that for Superbone himself, put up on his mantle.
Here's hoping he does not do anything untoward with it, like shove it up places. I don't know why I said that.
That was mighty dark, Bambino. Mighty dark indeed.
Been a long night. We still got a lot of baseball to go through. It is bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning. Mike Talkman at bat.
This is not the batter I'd want if I was the Dublin Irish at this point, as Talkman's 0-3 for the night and has not looked impressive at all on the offensive end, Bambino.
And this is the most promising inning for the Irish so far, with this many batters on base. A good solid hit will start giving them the lead that they've been looking for.
Well, hopefully we can get there. So far, our count is 2-1 there. The top of the 8th here, opening day at the Ludic Baseball Lounge. as we have the Dublin Irish in the green and red, and the Orange County Robots in the orange and white. A nice smack there, but unfortunately it's a pop out, and we have our third out, and all those base hits were for naught, Bambino.
Such an absolute shame. And this game continues to heat up. You can hear it in this crowd of almost 9,000 folks.
Chris Davis leading off, 1 for 3 today with an impressive solo home run in the second inning, as he's looking to maybe do the same here to have his team take the lead in this matchup.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. Hudson with the windup. And the pitch.
Looks like he went for a changeup there. 85-mile-an-hour changeup, just way sinking under the strike zone, looking to get Davis to chase, but no such look on Davis.
2-0.
Changing that up to 2-1 as we have a swing and a miss by Chris Davis here. Hudson
Caught swinging on that one, Anthony.
Absolutely he did. As Daniel Hudson there with 13 pitches already up. Very rare for a relief pitcher to go 2 innings this late on the tie, but Hudson's been looking mightily impressive so far, and Ernest Small, I'm sorry, that's the manager for the opposing team there.
That's alright, Antonicus. These names all blur together.
A little bit there. A little bit. And we're looking at a full count here. The bottom of the 8th. Daniel Hudson with the pitch. And it's hit. Way out the foul zone there, but caught for the second out of the 8th.
Solid baseball here going on still, folks. Solid baseball.
Absolutely. Daniel Vogelbach here, the 5th batter in the lineup. 1 for 2 today. It's Daniel Hudson looking to put another out on the board, trying to get his offense to a better position to hopefully take the lead. But we're sitting here bottom of the 8th. Bambino, we might be looking at extra innings.
I'm getting that sneaking suspicion.
That makes sense then why Carl Turner's keeping Hudson out there, especially if we're going to go extra innings. But, oh, hit against the shift there. And boy, oh boy, easy double there. And you got to think why Carl Turner asked for that shift, as that's the second time tonight that Vogelbach hit against the shift and got some good offense onto the bases.
It goes with the theme of this game, Antonicus. Luck has been shifting back and forth between the Robots and the Irish. Just happen to be in their favor today. They being the Robots, of course.
Of course, said the horse. Renato Nunez, 0 for 2 today, going up against Hudson. The Orange County Robots have a person in scoring position there with only 1 out on the board, so perfect opportunity for a sacrifice fly to try to get Vogelbach to third base and with an even easier scoring opportunity. Against the shift there, get once again right in the middle of all the defenders, and moving up Vogelbach there to third base. We have a runner on first, runner on third, with only 1 out tonight. Looks like the Robots are looking to take the lead if they can just put the ball into play or even a sacrifice. Looks like Tyler Callahan is a pinch runner for the first baseman there, looking to get some more speed on the field.
Looking mighty dangerous here. Mighty dangerous here for the Irish.
Well, luckily for the Irish, Dylan Cousins hasn't been doing anything tonight. 0 for 3 with a ground out in 6 on his last appearance.
The windup and the pitch.
And right down the middle there for strike one. Four-seamer, 98 miles an hour. Absolutely. Very clean, very quick. 98 miles an hour. Going up for the second pitch of the night of this bottom of the 8th. A swing and a miss, strike two. You can definitely see Dylan Cousins is chasing these balls right now. He's just trying to get something out on the field just to break this tie.
Crowd's getting excited now. We're close to a possible strikeout here, Antonicus.
Oh!
The windup and the pitch.
Strike three with a four-seamer. Going back to that four-seam fastball flip with the 98 miles an hour velocity there. Popping the mitt there. Super Bowl Suarez. And boy, you can just see that miss. Suarez excited with that strike. That brings up the 8th hitter here, Eric Gonzalez. As Hudson not taking any chances, trying to pick off the runner at first. Wind up. Looking at first base. The pitch. That was a call the ball, but I don't know, Bambino. That looked mightily inside that strike zone to me.
I think it could go either way at this point. I'm trusting the umpire on this one.
If you're just joining us tonight, I'm Antonicus Maximus. That sexy beast you just heard is Johnny Bambino. We're here in the bottom of the 8th inning of the Ludic Baseball Lounge. The red and green team being the Dublin Irish against the orange and white team, the Orange County Robots. And we thank you for joining us here tonight. We have the ball up, and away, and out.
Fly ball.
And that brings a close to this inning as we are still tied up here 2-2.
The Irish just barely dodged getting the Robots taking the lead here. I apologize, folks. I had a little brain fart.
That's all right. Here, Tyler Callahan, who was a pinch runner there earlier, so now he's taking the place there at third base. And there goes our viewer there. And a new pitcher down Ontario. The Yandy man, Yandy Diaz here. Up to bat for third baseman of the Dublin Irish. Wind up in the pitch. The curving strike right down the middle. Actually a slider, I apologize. Nasty slider. Yandy Diaz, though, 2 for 2 tonight, so Dan Otero gotta watch out for him as he's got a hot bat here tonight, Bambino.
Agreed. Got a fresh set of hands here and tied up ball game that is just looking to get even more interesting as we are in the top of the 9th, looking incredibly likely for us to get into extra innings. A hell of an opening for the Ludic Baseball League Lounge League.
And we have another pop as, boy, bat is on fire. 3 for 3 tonight. Runner on first, no outs on there. And celebrating that hit there as Diaz makes it on base for the 3rd time tonight in his 3 appearances.
The Andy man is proving his handiness.
We have a bunt situation, but no contact, so it counts as a strike there. Looks like they're trying to bunt for a sacrifice situation to move the Andy man to second base for scoring position as we're trying to break this tie here at the top of the 9th inning. There's the bunt. Oh, bunted right into the shift. We have a double play here. No, I'm sorry, only out at second. We have the out, the safe there at first base, so we're back in the same position, only this time with a One out on base. That bunt just bunting right into the bunt defense there, Bambino.
Yeah, it's a darn shame.
Darn shame indeed. Stephen Vogt, though, remember that solo home run he hit earlier in the night? Maybe he'll hit another one today to break this tie finally. He's known for his late inning bombs out there, as he's definitely a rally hitter.
The Irish are hoping he does indeed vote it out. Junior Guerrera and Junior Fernandez in the Robots.
Oh, the steal attempt, and he is definitely out. I don't know why they called for that. He does not have the speed for that situation, Bambino.
The Irish just taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back in this case. Bad call.
I'd even count it as 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards there, Bambino, as they are just shooting themselves in the foot there with that bad steal call.
I'm hungover. I don't know how words work.
Fair enough. There we go. Stephen Vogt with a nice hit there, getting himself on base. And hopefully that's enough to try to get some sort of rally going here, top of the ninth, for the Dublin Irish.
It's going to be a little tricky with 2 outs.
The windup, the pitch, and nothing there. Not surprised as Lucas Duda here has just been not doing nothing much here for this game tonight, Bambino.
Absolutely. The dude is not abiding, which is a cheap joke that I've used way too much in this matchup.
I was going to say, Bambino, you do you, though.
If anything, I am a cheap whore.
Speaking of cheap
whores, you can find me at
the Snack Shack.
Ran over my joke, but thank you, Antonicus. I appreciate the help with the business.
You're welcome. I do apologize for running over that joke. That would have been a great joke on your end there, Bambino.
And speaking of great jokes, be sure to visit Comedy Night at Aloha Joe's for all your comedy and aloha needs. Oh, a wild ball there, looking to be a strike.
Oh, Duda with the moonshot. Oh my God!
It's in high. It's in deep. It is out of here.
In the words of Anthony Cassidy, Mamma Mia!
Johnny Colombo here. That's a spicy meatball. Okay, I'll see you guys later. That's my job, Colombo. Thank you very much.
Boy, Duda surprising the holy hell out of everyone here tonight, as he had nothing going on offensively at all tonight, and then out of nowhere, the top of the ninth, to just hit that moonshine. And moonshot, getting a lead for the Dublin Irish, 4-2, top of the ninth.
He deserves a shot of moonshine after this game is over. It'll be up to the pitching team and the defensive field to wrap this game up once the Irish are done at bat.
Lucas Duda there on the review here. Boy, a smack, a swing, a smack, and get back Jack, as that is a go-ahead 2-run to put the Irish on top. 4-2 here, as Seth Lugo looking to close this out here for the Dublin Irish.
A little concerning considering his saves and are a little bit on the low side, but
well, it's a brand new year, a brand new league, so you got to think that you can just put those nasty records behind him.
Agreed. Wind up in the pitch. Solid opening with a strike there, Antonicus.
Absolutely. Brian O'Keefe, 1 for 2 tonight. And we got to see if the rookie's going to do anything here tonight to try to get his team back in a position to at least tie this up, Bambino.
Second pitch, ball. The windup in the pitch.
And chase that ball way out of the strike zone. You can tell that rookie is definitely just trying to do too much in this lineup here tonight.
Speaking of trying to do too much, be sure to check out the appetizer menu at Aloha Joe's for all your appetizer and Aloha needs.
As well as all your Joe needs.
Wind up in the pitch. Strike!
Strike! As O'Keefe trying to do too much on that matchup. As boy oh boy, he's striking out, and the closer gets 1K here to start up the bottom of the ninth.
And 1 out closer to wrapping this game up in favor of the Dublin Irish. Wind up in the pitch.
Oh, smacked right into center field there as he's on the base, and they are in a position to try to tie this ball game up.
A nice clean hit out into center field there, Antonicus.
Absolutely.
Perfect setup and a perfect response to it.
Yeah, it shouldn't surprise anyone. That was Nunez hitting, as he's been on fire for the Robots tonight with a lot of good singles and a lot of just nice smacks of the bat.
Randy Arozenia at bat right now.
Pitch. Check swing, and it looks like they're calling it a ball.
A little skeptical on my part, but that's why I'm not an umpire.
Absolutely, but the closer Seth Lugo
That
gets
was
a... Yeah, that was a nice strike there as Randy is looking to try to advance the runner there. Swinging at that, tips off behind the catcher there, so we were at 1-2 here, bottom of the ninth.
1 out, runner on first base.
Strike 3!
Sit your keister down, son.
He might as well walk all the way to Aloha Joe's. Aloha Joe's, the place for all your Aloha needs.
And all of your Joe needs. Or is it Joe? Because it's a Jhoe.
Bambino, I don't know how to read.
That's okay. We'll still get you that GED. That
Beautiful.
was a callback, folks.
The callback for the whole one viewer tonight here as Sinsu Chu pops up the ball and easy last out there, and that's the ball game, folks. And we get the win tonight as the Dublin Irish go up 4-2 over the Orange County Robots.
So well-earned matchup there. Was a lot of back and forth. Exciting baseball there, Antonicus.
Absolutely. Boy, I didn't think the Dublin Irish were going to come out of this the victors, as I cannot believe that bomb from Duda just completely changed the favor of this ball club.
If I do say so, that is the moonshot night. At least
Absolutely.
in my books.
Absolutely.
A hell of a home run that got his team that win.
The winning pitcher of the night is Daniel Hudson in relief. And it looks like we have Yandy Diaz called for the player of the game, which makes sense. He smacked a home run, hit 3 for 3, and Seth Lugo, the closer, gets the save of the night. Dan Orterio is credited with the loss, unfortunately, for the night.
Now, it's a loss he shouldn't be too ashamed of. It was a proper war of hitters and pitchers this time around. Couldn't have asked for a better night of baseball myself.
Absolutely not. So, Bambino, what do you say? Are we calling it a night?
I think so. I think the tacos at Aloha Joe's are calling my name.
Absolutely. So, for Johnny Bambino, I have been Antonicus Maximus. We thank you for watching our inaugural episode of the Ludic Baseball Lounge. Stay with us as we're going to continue to put out great quality content. And also, follow us on Twitter at Ludic Lounge. Follow our Facebook page, The Ludic Lounge. Listen to those brilliant podcasters there on the Ludic Loungecast, available on all of your podcast catchers of choice. Johnny, thank you for meeting with me tonight. Let's go to Aloha Joe's, a place for aloha.